still alive. So much to talk about, so much to unpack. First of all, forgive me if the sound is not perfect. And the more I want to focus on building up my channel, the more aware I am of those little things that might deem annoying to some of you. I have neglected it from time to time, but that's going to change. This is the start of a new year. You'd be like, Shauna, what the fuck? It's April. Yes, that technically is the start of the cosmic year. You know, on Earth, yes, it kind of starts January 1st based on tradition and just the historical dominance that the current government kind of put in place, aka the Greeks or whatever, for the calendar year. But much more expanding from Earth is the galaxies, and they all kind of rate time as starting on April 1st, meaning the calendar, cosmic calendar. And also, of course, the huge eclipse is happening on the 8th of April. Everyone is making a big hullabaloo about it. It just so happens to be on my birthday. My birthday is April 8th. Oh, the energies are so unstable. Things are crazy. It's just very no clarity for sure, which is just the way it is. If you've been feeling that way, that's why. Just like energies are affected and how the seasons change, the seasons go through changes, and we know this because we listen to those nature's energies that kind of give us a heads up on what to expect. That's why there's a farmer's almanac. That's why there are these calendars that kind of predict these things and kind of give you a heads up about, you know, when it's going to get cold, when the clouds are going to come in, when the oceans are going to come in, when's the best time to fish, you know, which stars to follow, so you would know where to go north or east or whatever. Those are things that help guide us. That's literally what astrology is. And so, of course, the mainstream media has mainstreamed it, making it sound cool and trendy and like horoscopes, which are pretty stupid. It's not what it is. But these things kind of just give you a heads up on the energies, the weather. I call it the cosmic weather. So if you're feeling like really shitty and you don't know why, this is why. This is why. A major eclipse happening on my birthday. For me personally, I know what that means for my life. It is like clockwork. It is so fucking accurate. The same kind of energies happened in 2007. 2008, around that time frame. And yeah, that my life definitely fucking changed at that point. Kind of scary change. So I am very much being prepared this time around for those kind of changes, because I made bad calls, like detrimental, life-changing calls that were not, you would think, the best thing to do. It did produce a lot of hardship in my life, but God always brings blessings your way, no matter what path you choose. If you're pursuing goodness and greatness and trying to be as good of a person as you can, God will make everything right for you. He will bring shit together and it will work out. And that's exactly what he did. I would have it no other way. I would repeat my decision, because that's why I got what I have today. And that's why there's really no right or wrong decision. If you're a good person, if you're trying to pursue holiness in a sense, by holiness, I'm not saying sinless and flawless. That's never going to happen until we die, maybe. By holiness, I mean just seeking goodness, seeking to make the best decision and be the best person you can be for yourself, your loved ones, and strangers, right? So that being said, it's kind of what I've been focusing on lately, is just really diving in, trying to get centered, especially during these energies. It's just deja vu from many, 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 many years ago when this happened. And I don't want to make careless decisions like I did then. I'll take it more serious than I did then. Write all this shit down, because you're gonna come back and you're gonna comment on this video months from now, years from now, and you're gonna be like, dude, you were spot on. Everyone that's been talking about this shit is spot on, because it's true. And a lot of you guys don't follow me for my stupid spirituality. You follow me for my holistic approach to natural medicine and natural alternatives. So I get it. Now, this isn't always your cup of tea, so I don't really like to talk about it too much, but it is who I am as a mystic, as an alchemist, as someone who seeks nature, seeks God to find healing physically, mentally, spiritually, all that kind of goes hand in hand. So thank you for putting up with it. But maybe I'm helping you guys be a little bit more curious on those things, right? Maybe a little. And then the people that follow me for spirituality, they're opening up about all those holistic alternatives. Speaking of, I have a friend who reached out to me to ask where I get my blue lotus flowers for tea and how amazing it's been for their mental health and the clarity in their dreams. Vivid, impactful dreams you have when you drink blue lotus tea before bed. Mix in some lavender, mix in some other stuff, and it's, yeah, I recommend it. I do make homemade stuff, so some people will reach out to buy some homemade tea mixes and herbal medicine and tinctures and all that good stuff. So if you're not aware of that, you are aware now. But yeah, I highly recommend blue lotus, especially during these cosmic times, because that will help with so much clarity, mental clarity, spiritual clarity. Drink some. I end pretty much every evening for these past couple weeks, and then for the next probably few weeks, with blue lotus tea. It's a must. Sprinkle in some honey and it'll be delicious. I highly recommend it. That being said, I will be focusing more on the channel. I have been very busy. My career has adjusted a little bit. Health has definitely been the cause for my inconsistency. My message I am communicating, originally I was Kratom girl and I started the whole promoting and talking about Kratom publicly, but now it's really like very common, and I don't want to repeat shit I've already said for many years, and I know others are talking about the same thing. So I really, if I know I'm not needed anymore, I step back. I like that other people are getting the word out, and I really don't have to repeat myself or continue to talk about something that you're hearing it elsewhere. I encourage you to go follow those people too, because there's a lot of really on fire people that are kind of the way I was when I first got started, and you could tell the passion's there and they're excited to talk about it, and I love that and support them. So check them out, because they're saying the things that they should be saying. I'm glad they're saying for all of us, for a cause, for a good cause. But nonetheless, my channel will be getting some attention, and I will be focusing a lot on alchemy, mysticism, but how you implement that, kind of normalizing spirituality. It's a hashtag I want to get started, normalizing spirituality. You do that in every walk of life. If you go to my website, it brings you to a page where it shows you all these variety of things that I can offer my clients, and really it's like sprinkling in this kind of spirituality in everything you do, whether it's a business you want to start, being a persona you want to get started on online, or just a personal walk and life kind of mentorship that you're seeking. Those are all things that I love to talk about, because implementing that in my life has been a thing that has been for years in the making and has been life-changing in my career, in my relationships, and I like to share that with other people. I like to help impact other people, mainly other women. I can't really relate to the guys, sorry. I'm here all day, every day, to talk to you guys too, talk to you about all the holistic alternatives and things, but I mainly am probably attracting a lot of women as well, because I am one, and if you guys resonate with the kind of feminine things that I'm doing, then naturally it'll attract those feminine audience. And so a lot of what my videos will be talking about is kind of how I normalize spirituality, and I normalize herbs and medicine and nature and God and everything that's kind of natural as an alchemist, as a mystic. It's a big part of my life and who I am. And if you were to see me on the street, you would never guess it. And that's what's beautiful about it. That's why I like to encourage it and do more of that, because I'm helping people realize the potential that they truly have. and ways that I've made mine grow in certain areas and how it's helped me. And you know me, I'm real, I'm honest. The podcast, I do a little bit of episodes that are strictly on podcasts that are mainly kind of centered on mysticism, or kind of deep alchemy when it comes to like the medicines I take from nature. So if you're interested in those kind of things, I would go over there too, because not all of them are going to be on YouTube. Some of them I just lay in bed with my microphone and I just talk, and kind of like filming that would be not ideal. So when I'm in the mood to just chit chat with you guys via audio, that immediately becomes an episode on a podcast. Sorry. But that's cool too, right? I have people, they'll send me a screenshot. It's so cute. I love it. They'll be cuddled up in bed and their TV is right there and they're watching me, and like on their big screen in their bedroom in one of my YouTube videos. And they're like cuddling with their cat or something. I'm like, that is so honored. So honored. I think it's adorable. So thank you for letting me entertain you in your home, in your life, on your device. And just know it's kind of coming back in this circle of things. And I gotta go because my husband needs me. Take care. Love you. Bye.